First, you may have seen a group of young people in khaki, some of them blindfolded and carrying a stretcher, on the north coast at the weekend. And you possibly wondered what they were up to.
Well, they were taking part in a charity half-marathon from Portrush to Coleraine, and they were joined by one of our UTV's New Year, New You volunteers, who is blind. Letitia has the story.
40 strong and fit cadets aged 13 to 17 set off from Portrush to Coleraine, carrying a stretcher and dummy over the 13-mile course. They were from B Company of the 1st Northern Ireland Battalion Army Cadet Force.
They'll go as a squad, and all they do is change the stretcher between the 25 taking part. They'll also move on then to different stands, one in Portrush, one in Port Stewart and one in Coleraine, where they'll be blindfolded and they'll have to take part in tasks. One of the tasks is where they have to guide down a path, somebody telling them where to go, somebody blindfolded.
One of UTV's New Year, New You volunteers, Moira McGrath, who's blind, travelled up from Newtonards to Portrush to take part in the challenge.
I've been working out in my local gym. I've been walking 10k every other day, and I've also been swimming a mile every other day. The money's going to St Dunstans, which is an organisation which isn't government funded or lottery funded in any way, and it helps ex-service personnel who have lost their sight through either medical injury or accident. And I mean, we have chaps who have come back recently from Afghanistan who have lost their sight, so that's how recent we have casualties.
The young cadets were impressed by the blind ex-servicemen and women.
It's really great because we found out so much about them. They came over to give us a briefing. Really interesting. They're so independent. Like sometimes you might see a blind person and think they help them, but they're really so independent, and it's really amazing to see that.
We had to come up with an original idea for the cadets. It's done nationally in the UK. They do many different. What we decided to do was a stretcher walk. We decided that we'll involve more teamwork when we pass the stretcher around, and along the way we're going to do tasks which will use slightly impaired, visually impaired. I think the first one is the climbing tower. We're going to go up a climbing tower and you'll be blindfolded, and the next one will be led through by the team. And basically it's just to give us a taste of what it's like to be blind, because it's really hard to put yourself in that position.
So as well as raising money, the St Dunstans Challenge raised awareness of what it's like to be blind. Letitia Gwynn, UTV Life.
I went clay pigeon shooting with the people from St Dunstans. Blind people clay pigeon shooting. I'm so embarrassed about how many I hit and how many they hit. We'll just gloss over it. They're absolutely fantastic. Well done to St Dunstans, marvellous organisation. Now, and what a great story that was with our New Year, New You volunteer, demonstrating that regardless of your ability or disability, given the right help and encouragement, you can succeed.
Yes, Moira started off at 22 stone 9 pounds, and in her final